Today, we're going to be looking at how to run Easter Facebook ads for your church in order to reach out to people this Easter. So let's jump right into it. I'll show you an easy way, and then I'll show you more of an advanced way for running Facebook ads for Easter. So first, we're going to start off here on your Facebook page. If you've never run any Facebook ads before, this may be the simplest way to do it. You're going to want to make sure you're logged into your page for your church, and then you're going to come over to Ad Center. You're going to click on Ad Center, and then you're going to create an ad. But what we want to do is we want to create a new ad. Again, we want to do this instead of boosting a post. And the reason why we want to create an ad instead of a boosted post is simply because an ad allows us to have a little bit more control over the design of the ad, over who it's showed to, and over the actions we want the people to take. So we're going to change this from automatic because in this instance, we're going to want people to visit our church website, especially our Easter landing page, which I'll get to in a second. We want them to plan a visit. And so we're going to want to send them to our church's Easter page. So we're going to click on Get More Website Visitors. We are going to paste in our ad copy here. And then we're going to come down here, and I'm going to change the headline. I'm going to change it to Plan Your Visit. And the button will switch to say Learn More. And then we're going to change the website URL to our Easter landing page. And then we're going to choose an image for our ad here. So I'm going to actually upload our Easter ads. Okay, so now we've got three images selected, and we've got our button switch to learn more, and then our website URL is entered here. You're going to want to make sure Advantage Plus Creative is turned on. This will make sure they show the most relevant images to the most relevant person. Okay, now we're going to edit our audience details. So let's do people you choose through targeting. And then we're going to select this edit here. But we're going to make sure our ages are from 18 to 65 plus. Because the truth is, unless you're running a really, really specific campaign that's only relevant to some people, Easter's relevant to everybody. So we're going to have our age set from 18 to 65 plus. Let's leave it wide open. Then we're going to make sure that we set the geographical location for our ads. So let's type in the address of our church. For this example, I'm just going to type in just a basic address here. There we go. So I'll select this. And then I'm going to set a radius of about 15 miles. Now, depending on where your church is located, you may set that up to 20, but 10 to 15 is a good place to start for most places. And then we're not going to do any detailed targeting because, again, we want everybody to be shown our Easter ads. We want them to be shown to everybody, and we want them to visit that Plan Our Visit website. So we're going to leave the detailed targeting wide open. Then we're just going to save that audience. Okay. Now, we can either run this ad continuously, but more than likely you're going to choose for the ad's end date. Easter's on April 9th this year, so we're going to set the end date for April 9th. If you have a big or small budget, doesn't really matter. Facebook will show your ad to a lot of people. Of course, the more budget that you have, the more link clicks, the more website visits you might get. But let's say you're starting out on a smaller budget. I usually recommend $10 per day at a minimum for advertising a big event for your church. You can do as low as $5 per day, but the reason why I recommend 10 is because if you run $10 a day for a shorter amount of time, let's say even just the week leading up to Easter, that's going to be more effective than maybe running $5 a day for 2 weeks leading up to Easter. $10 a day is just a really good starting point for a budget, and then you can just factor how many days you want the ads to run based on that $10 a day budget or more. If you prefer to have that budget there, you're going to want to make sure that you set up Advantage Plus placements. Make sure this gets turned on. This will make sure that they show your ad everywhere that's relevant, everywhere that it'll get a good response. And once you're done, you're going to go ahead and click Promote Now. and your ad will be pushed out based on the information that you provided. Now, one of the hardest things about running a Facebook ads campaign is not just the setup of the campaign, but it's actually having all of the graphics for the ads, having the right images, having the right ad copy, and even having an Easter landing page, a website or a web page for people to visit for your Easter program, your Easter services. And that's why I created the Easter Ads Toolbox. And so I'm so excited to be able to, offer these to just simply be a help to churches who are creating a Facebook ad strategy and trying to reach people. Within this toolbox, you'll find all of the ads, including some of the ones we used in the video today. But not only that, you can see that there are spots here. These are just stock photos, but you can actually replace them with real people that are in your church to help people feel connected to your church and identify, hey, this is a real church in our area. And run these ads. I've created a step-by-step guide for how to set up the ad campaigns, as well as samples of the type of copy you could use in the ads, and just plug that in so everything's all set and ready to go. There's even printable postcards, square invites, or door hangers to match if you prefer. And all of these are editable right in Canva, so you can tweak the wording, you can tweak the design to match your style and your preferences. And this includes the Easter Plan Your Visit page. So I created an Easter landing page for your church. And this is a whole website designed to help people plan a visit to your church this Easter. And it doesn't require any special coding skills. You don't have to install it on your website or deal with WordPress or Wix or Squarespace or whatever. It's built already on Canva, ready to go, and all you need to do to edit it is have a Canva account. You can log in, replace your logo, replace the service information and church name, replace some of these links, and the landing page is already built out. So all you need to do is basically apply a URL and send people here to help plan a visit for Easter. And I wanted to do all of this to make your Facebook ad strategy as seamless and as smooth as possible in order to help you effectively reach out to the people in your area. So if this is helpful, take a look at the link in the description. I'll have a link to the Ads Toolbox there. And if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. I'm more than happy to help try and make your Easter services a huge success. But now let's take a look at the way we can do this in a more advanced area by using the Facebook Ads Manager. So on your Facebook page, you're going to go to Business Manager. If you don't have access to the Facebook Business Manager, go to business.facebook.com and it'll walk you through the steps of setting up a business account for your Facebook page. Business account is separate from the page. Once you set up a business account and you input all the information, it's a bit tedious, but the stuff you're allowed to do within the Business Manager is infinitely more powerful if you have the time and the resources to be able to invest in creating ads in the Ads Manager. So here I am in the Facebook Business Manager, and I'm going to go over to our Ads Manager. I have a shortcut here, or you could simply scroll down and find it in the menu, our Ads Manager. So we're going to create a campaign. And then it's going to ask you your campaign objective. So for this case, we want them to visit our Easter Plan Your Visit page. So I'm going to click on traffic because this is going to help drive people to our website where they can learn more about our Easter services. And then down here, I'm going to set a Easter campaign. So let's just say Easter 2023. And let's also copy and paste that there. And then let's hit continue. Okay, so now we're creating a campaign within the business suite. Then we'll come down to the ad set level. Okay, and this is where we want to choose where we're going to be sending our traffic. In this case, we're sending them to our website. We want them to go to our Easter Plan Your Visit page. And so then here is where we'll set our daily budget. You can either set a daily budget or a lifetime budget. Really, there's not a whole lot of difference. It's just whether or not you say, I have a total budget to spend of $200 for Easter, and I want my ads to run from this date to this date. In this case, let's say we're going to set our budget at $10. And I want my ads to end probably at 11 p.m. the night before Easter, because by then pretty much everybody's already decided where they're going. And then this is where we're going to create our audience like we did in the other view. We're going to create our audience here. And this is important because this will help us determine, here we get a little bit more power over who our ads are shown to. So first, let's edit our location. We want to make sure that we put in the address of our church, people living in or recently in this location. And so I'm going to select the address. Again, I'm going to set a 15-mile radius. Another thing we're going to want to do is make sure that we exclude everybody that currently likes or follows our pages on Facebook and Instagram. Right, so we're going to want to make sure that people who currently like or follow our page already are excluded from this. And what that does is that allows our ads to be shown to people who don't already go to our church. If they already like or follow our page, they're already more than likely invested in our church and are probably planning to come to our Easter service. But people that don't like or follow our page are the ones that we're going after here. So we want to make sure that we exclude people who currently like or follow our page. Again, we're leaving the age gap at 18 to 65 plus. We want our advertising to be wide open. We want to make sure we hit Advantage Plus placements. And then the optimization for ad delivery is either going to be link clicks or landing page views. So the primary difference here is landing page view is people not only click the link, but they actually land on your website and look at it, versus just backing out right away. And link clicks just means that they click the link on Facebook regardless of whether or not they let the website load and looked at the page. If you are hosting the Easter Plan Your Visit page on your website and you have Facebook Pixel installed, then landing page views is the best option for you. However, if you're using a third party landing page for your Easter service, or you don't have Facebook Pixel installed on your church website, then link clicks is the second best option there. And then we're going to hit next, and this is where we create an ad. So again, here you'll have your Facebook page linked here, and then you're going to want to also link your Instagram account so you can advertise on both. And then we're going to manually upload our images and videos. And then we'll click single image or video. That's what we want our ads to look like. And you can also create a carousel post if you prefer. So now let's add our media. So we're going to add our images for Facebook. So let's upload our Easter ad images. So I'll select a creative image right there. And this will show you how it's represented across all of the platforms. Typically go with recommended unless it crops important stuff in your image. If it doesn't, then leave them on the recommended settings and we'll hit next. Let's allow enhancements. If Facebook thinks they can make your photo look a little better, they'll do that. And so then primary text. This is where we're going to post that copy that we saw from earlier. So let's go ahead and paste this. And then you can even add a second option if you want. Then we're going to make the headline Plan Your Visit, and then the description could be something like, "We can't wait to meet you." We'll leave the call to action at Learn More. The website URL, we'll put in our Easter landing page. Then we're going to duplicate this ad. So let's just come over here to this action menu and let's quickly duplicate this ad. It'll make a copy. And then when we do that, we can come in and we can actually change the image. Okay. And so then we have our second ad all set up with the new image. Again, we have the same text, but a different image for them to play with. And just like that, you'll repeat the process. You'll keep duplicating ads, and you can even rename them in order to keep track of your ads and which ones are performing well. You can add in multiple images. You can add in videos. You can even create a carousel post if you prefer. After you have all of your ads created, you'll hit publish, and it will issue the ads and start running them based on the settings that you set under the ad schedule. So I hope you thought this tutorial was helpful. Hopefully this will help you run effective ads that help invite people to Easter. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comments below. I'd be happy to interact with you and answer any questions that you may have. So that's it for the video today. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope your Easter program is a huge success.